Happy Friday, everyone. So, you'll notice I'm not in my bedroom, or office, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I'm going to go back to doing several videos and editing them together in a day. And the simple reason is, I seem to have forgotten how to be strict with myself. And by doing these videos, I think I was keeping myself in check. Great example of that would be... yeah, that was breakfast. Double sausage muffin meal, no egg, with a Coke. And it's Friday, which means it's most likely going to have an effect on Sunday. So I'm going to have to be really, really good with my exercise today. Now, the only reason I've had that, I had no bread in to make toast. And by the time I realised what I was doing, I was already in the drive-thru picking up my order. So that was bad of me. But there we go. So I think it's going to be an odd mix, this, whether I stick with short updates or full day updates like I'm doing right now. It's going to be a case of we'll see how we go each day. But as much as possible, I want to try and go back to these video updates throughout the whole day so that I can hopefully stay on track or get back on track or whatever's appropriate, basically. I'll be intrigued to see how much an effect this week has had on my weight loss. It's going to be an interesting weigh-in on Sunday. But as I say, I think the short updates, the once-a-day updates just weren't working for me because I wasn't quite staying as focused as I have been doing by doing these regular updates, if you know what I mean. Now, being a Friday, it's a work day, so I think there's still the potential for things to go awry. Because obviously I can't film or photograph in work itself except in the breakout area, and I'm not going to do that in front of a huge crowd of people. It's still not my style. You never know, might change. Suddenly people might say, oh, you should be filming now, all sorts of things like that, but it's the way we go. So yeah, I'm currently in the car park about half a mile from work. I've got half an hour to get to work, which means I've got plenty of time, so I'm going to go for a slightly extended walk in. So it's normally half a mile. Let's see if we can make it a mile today, and then from there on, we'll see. Ooh. Whoops! You went down. I don't know if I'll keep that in or not, actually. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go backtrack a little bit there. So I'm about half an hour away from when I have to start work, and I'm half a mile from work. So I'm going to see if I can extend my walk into work to a mile, just take a longer route in, basically. And I don't know about a lunchtime walk at this moment in time. I've got butties, so it's not a problem. It's just a matter of how the day goes. And yeah, we'll probably end up having to do an evening walk, extend it out as much as possible so that I can get as many steps in as possible, burn off as many of these extra calories that I've just taken in. Yeah, that's today's plan at the minute. I'm not going swimming today. I didn't get up in time to actually sort myself out to do so, and that's my own fault, and I need to learn to manage that. But obviously doing those short updates in the evening didn't help that situation, and that was the whole point, to try and help that situation to get up early enough so I could go for a swim in the morning. But hey, we've got a lot to work out over the next several weeks, months, up to a couple of years according to my master plan. But as I say, the way it's going, or the way it has gone up to now, I think it's going to be a bit quicker than a couple of years, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, I'm going to get into work now, and I shall be talking to you when I get home. So it's Friday, and I've been shopping again. Just start at the back for you. We have some Coke Zero Cherry. We have some Vimto, and then, ooh, this is new. Yeah, we're coming up to Christmas, so thought I'd better get the mulled wine in now, whilst they're actually there, because the last few years, whenever I've gone to get mulled wine, I've always been way too late, and I've always been told off for that. Another pack of bread, that was the main thing I went for really, and I've got some fresh collie. Another steak and gravy pie. I seem to be liking those, so I'm just going to keep getting those for the time being. So I'm just going to interrupt myself here, because this shows how tired I was yesterday. I've only just realised I said steak and gravy instead of chicken and gravy, because I've been only getting the chicken and gravy. So that one is going to be a new experience, actually, which I didn't realise. So I might have that for Saturday night's tea now, but obviously you'll find out on tomorrow's update. We've got some sandwich meats, same as last week basically. And then I've got a couple of these ready meals, and apparently I'm still setting some up upside down. Never mind. Mac and cheese and spaghetti carbonara. Basically for the days where I don't want potatoes. Which I think I'm actually going to have the mac and cheese tonight. And then these are not for me. These are for the trick-or-treaters. I don't expect that many, that's why there's only 2 little packs of minis. It's 8 in the pack, so 16. I won't get that many kids. I won't get 8, I don't think. So, but at least I'm covered off there. So that's my haul for today. Still got loads of potatoes and other veggies and other meats and all sorts left over. So it's just basically getting little bits to tie me over for now. I've still got a pancake mix, which will be what I have for the treat this week again. And then once that's done with, we'll work out what we're doing from next week onwards. Okay, so quickly before I discuss my tea, for dinner I had a roast chicken butty. You should see the photo just covering my tea right now. And now my tea. That's a nice full plate I've got there. 4 veg, and it's fresh collie, the mac and cheese and the lamb. I think I had about 7 of my day, 5 a day, in the veg portion, but never mind. We got plenty to go out there. Okay, so the plan for today has just gone horribly wrong. I'm on about 5,500, 6,000 steps. Excuse the noise from my PlayStation. I'm on about 5,500 to 6,000 steps at the minute, and I was about to go out for a walk. Unfortunately, I appear to have gained a hole in my jeans, and even inside it's blowing cold air over my legs. It's not warm outside by any stretch of the imagination. So, and given its location as well, I don't particularly want to be accused of anything. So I've abandoned that plan. I don't have any other jeans I can wear really. I could put my tracky bottoms on, but they're quite thin, so they'll be really cold as well. What I've done is I've put my other jeans in the washing machine. They should have been put on earlier this week. And tomorrow I'm just going to have to absolutely blitz the steps and basically do a double day, if that makes sense. But yeah, so today it's a bit of a screw up, I think is the best way to describe it. But never mind, we're going to have days like this, so I think this week's been the the signature for that, and hopefully this isn't causing me too many issues in terms of the weight loss. We'll find out on Sunday. I hope the best I can hope for right now is that I haven't gained right now, because I think this week just has been a bit of an off week. But as long as I've not gained, I can deal with that, and we can recover from that. As I say, we're going to keep coming back to. I think we'll probably switch between one-shot updates and several-shot updates, full-day updates, as I'm going to call them, I reckon. But with more emphasis on the full-day ones. It just depends on what time I have during the day. So, well, we'll work it out as we go along. I'm on week 6 and I'm still working things out, but to be honest, we're working things out for our whole lives, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to get on and do what I can. So with that in mind, I'm going to call Friday to an end, and that's that. So apologies, my hand keeps creeping in here. So, as per usual, likes, dislikes with comments, comments in general, subscribe, share, the works basically, please guys. And I will see you tomorrow for another day. For Friday, that's a wrap.